morning, everybody. Today our lesson is grammar. Again, we have Unit 6. Grammar of Unit 6 is about verb tenses. Verb tenses. It's about a review. It's not a new lesson. So مراجعة يعني بجم verb tenses وبريو وجزود الجي ودوارك إيش بقولوا أزاي بجم review. It's not a new lesson. It's a review. Let me start with the first tense, which is simple present. Simple present. We have 4 tenses here. I will begin with simple present. Simple present. شخوان دسبيك ده أبايا هاري بيشيج خندكار دستين شيء simple present. Simple present. She pets the cat. We have an example here. She pets the cat. Veda, a verb. Verb 1. So, and it's a regular verb. We have 2 kinds of verbs. Regular verb and irregular verbs. Here, pets, it means خوديتك. خوديكرن. Veda, وقت باش مشي pets the cat أو بسيكي خوديتك. الفيدا أفعل يوم قلت شيء regular. irregular شيء هنا. جمع ما أسبي ذكري الفيدا. جبرجو وقت الفيدا subject الجمع ما بريج قوتي هي وشي وإتب الجمع simple present تانيك تدي subject هي شي إتب verb دفيجو تبربي دفيجو اسبربي يعني وكده I you we they ب شيء ت اسبر دانين التاني verb 1 تداتينا وكده وخد مين تشتكتنا الفيدا دبرتوكي دجوار قال نيجاتيف نكرنا قال question شي نكرنا تاني أزي ولو بدموه دفكي أزي وق إجبر جو وق ليفا جركي تاني زي دفكي جركي شو عارفيشم so the negative in simple present we use even don't or doesn't يانجي don't يانجي doesn't عم كارتينن وقتا عم بكن negative أما داينن كو don't و doesn't الفيدا between the subject and the verb after the subject and before the verb so here we have doesn't it should be doesn't when I make it negative or I want to change my sentences into a negative sentence I will put doesn't here between the subject and the verb it will be she doesn't pay not pays وقت doesn't بينم شخاف هاني دفيكو أسراجي به مراهشتي چما إجبركم doesn't داني بيشياوينا هاي وجه هبه doesn't كالجملات هذه do يا does يانجي don't يانجي doesn't كت هافوكات هذه إس نما تشد بتدينا حتى قول فيدا subject he she it بجينا ما تشد بتدينا the cat أزي بكم pers شاوا pers تشد به simple present ده she pets the cat نه وببه does الفيدا تبيشاوينا دينا does she وتاني تيبا اس بتجرن تبتشوش كدينا نما تشد بتمازن دينا شبرت كيف ندرد وببه she does she pet the cat and at the last we have the question mark but again I will repeat we should delete the s here from the verb should be infinitive without s without any endings because we have does at the first of our sentence other simple present so let's move to the present continuous بعربي جرد بيجن چه مضارع مستمر يانجي أمد بيجن دمان ها she is petting the cat چل فرچبو الفدا verb ing پرته لبری verb دوی چه هبه is هی نولو is چیه it's verb to be so we should have even or is or are and verb with ing so the form of the present continuous it should be subject then we have verb to be in the present even or is or are and the verb with ing and the rest of the sentence. She is painting the car. Here, look at the painting. Here, we doubled T. We write T 2 times. Okay? Why we do write T double time? Because here we have one short vowel between 2 consonants. So, when we add to our verb ing or ad or any perfect suffix, it should be, or we should double the last consonant. جاك تزيد بربكم اگر تيبك تاني كن صوتي بين دنوف برا دو تيبي كونسونانت دبن ساكن دبن وقتها قلت تشتكي بوي فيربي فكه دي تيبا داوي دو جارة داي مش بقوله بيت ما دو جارة تي داني وبدو ما اي ان جي دانية. The cat. So what's about negative? How we will make negative? Negative, because we have is, are in our sentence as a helping verb or a modal verb, we should use not after it. She is, she isn't, or she is not painting the cat. So, negative am شد كنت أنا not am داتين تشتي verb to be. يعني not verb to be verb. جدير لاز be is as be isn't. جدير لاز بيجم are as بيجم aren't. جدير لاز بيجم as بيجم not. So this is about negative, and the verb stay as it. I mean, we should write it with ing, even in negative. Now, so what's about question? How can we change our sentences into a question? Question. We should bring the auxiliary verb or the helping verb at the first of the sentences and put the subject after it. چه تنت جواد بهاره is تبشي يعني verb to be تبين بشي وت subject تاخه هندورده وببه is she painting the cat, and at last we should use question mark. So this is about question. Again, I'm تشتكن verb to be جبر جوك فعلك مساعدة. I'm تشتكن شيء تنين بيشي و subject تدين داوي شو verb وك خد منه وكي بيجي شو خد منه تاني question mark تل داوي دينه. أفاياش بو تبكي purse. Let's move to the simple past. Simple past ماضي بسيطة. She painted the cat. She painted the cat. Here, as I told you, because we have a regular verb, وقتها تبقى ماضي دي تبقى verb to the تشتبه تنت ed لزيادتك. But as I told you, because we have here a short vowel between 2 consonants, we have double the last consonant in our verb, which is T. T become double T here. ومش برجو حرفك صوتي كن هاتي نظرة دوي ساكنة داوي تدو بلين شما جبردي سما اي دي بيذكر يعني اي تشت بيذب بفعل تذب افضل هاي فعل بت تشتك تجيبها داوي تدو بلين جارك جيز بيجم جبرجو ريجولار فيرب اي دي تبيذتك انا irregular verb مثلا come by came go went see so هاد غارتن ليل فيداش برجو أفعال النظام يجيش ويجي زانن يتبخ ماضي تشت كجن تنت إيدي بيردكم. So she painted the cat. So what about negative? How I can change my sentence into a negative sentence? I will use didn't with all subjects. Didn't for negative. So let me come back here. الفيدا أجبو نفي ما don't doesn't ده تاني. Don't ج I, we, you, they رينا. doesn't ج he, she يتربو. يعني دفع مساعدات حتى يذكر النفي. جملة simple present. But simple past we just have only one auxiliary verb which is didn't. Didn't. We use didn't with all the subjects. She didn't painted the car. and place is again between the subject and the verb. She didn't painted the cat, but we don't say painted. If I say painted, it's wrong. It should be again paid. We should have the verb as infinitive. تمام؟ يعني دي سلفيدش برجوتا فعلك مساعد اني بشيا وينا فعل ما يساعد دو داس وانا ما قلت كيف جمله دي ما نقول استراكه لفيدجي تيدي راتك جدبلات بيجا she didn't paid it غلط شنو بس باش paid it زي بمشي she didn't paid how she didn't pay the cat بشكر من الفيدا راكر شما برجو didn't هاد الاشياء وينا. What about the question? Question again, we use did at the first of the sentences. Then we have the subject. Then we have the verb, but in infinitive. Did, the speaker did, she paid, only paid. Why? Because again, we have did here at the first of our sentence. Did she pay the cat? And of course, at last we have question mark for question. I think it's clear. Now let's move to the past continuous. Past continuous. ماضي مستمر. What about the form of past continuous? We have a subject and verb to be, but in the past. In the past, we have two, even was or were. Was or were. And the verb with ing. She was painting the cat. Here I have subject, then I have verb to be in the past, was, and I have verb with ing. What about negative? Negative because again, I have a modal verb here or an auxiliary verb here. I will put not after it exactly here. She was not painting the cat or wasn't. Again, you can say was not or wasn't painting the cat and the verb stay as it is. I mean, you have to write it with ing, even in negative. There is no change for the verb. But just we put not with the auxiliary verb or the verb to be, which is was, it become wasn't. What about the question? Question again, we put was at the first of the sentence and we have subject after it. It would be, was she painting the cat? Was she painting the cat? But I will write was, W with a capital letter, and she, we put S with a small letter. Çiçet bet question de, tane cevate guhartın, was tepeşi, şildre, hınduru, verb diswa خدمين ing رن لتاني تيبي وانا W تب مازن داينه شي تب بهندر تب چوچ كداينه تو غارت ناده چنابه تاني دي ساونج بير نكن question mark تداينش بو برسي. We have the last idea. فكرة داوي هاي الفيدا چيه دبجه قالك جارات دو زمانه بفدور استخدام دكه چنه past simple and past continuous. past simple continuous وقتا بفدور تب كارانين دايما چه هي دهوو كان بفدور تنگريدان یان جی دکار بونه کارک جه درجه و چه دبه و هینا چه دبه بداوی نبوی دنیوی ویناده کارکی دن کن و قدکه دنیوی وی کاری ده کارکی دو چه دبه لی دماوی کنه انا مجور میناک دانی از او سر میناک بسکنم بس از میناک بخونم از بجمو نجی بهتر فهم بکن. I was playing a game when the doorbell rang. When the doorbell rang. لفيدا we have past continuous. Now look, جبرجو was هي verb with ing. Again, we have here, do you remember your last grammar lesson? When we said adverbial time expression شنو؟ أو تعبير وقت وين هينا؟ ده هفوكاب هفدو جريدة. بدو ده لفيدا هفوكاتا يدن شيء rang. It's simple past. Verb to. نه verb to. Verb 1 جاء شيء ring. يعني ليت كبا الجرس كبا لفيدا rang ليكتية. دبجة I was playing a game. كنت ألعب لعبة مبليس كده least وقتا گل دریکت منه بلیس که دلیست وقتا گل دریکت ما كان جلس كدليست بركي ساعات ده مش خارج دليست دو ساعات ده سبيد مدليست حتى ساعات يوازده مديل دهيه مكت كي جاني زود دسبيكريه ليسكي جبر قولوا ايجو اول دسبيتك ومداوي درجه تميتشيه باست كونتينيوزا وايجو مقاطع جرتي بدوي تشدبه او تشيه ومداوي جيكنه او يادبه سيمبل باست هنا مدليست مدين دريكت أفاياجي حري داويد بيجي تكاره دو زمانه بهفدور استخدام بك دجارة كده أنا الفيديو الجمع روبلا حشتي ودو هي از جوار إكسرسايز جي تشيكم لبري أس تشيكم ونبحاولين ونبري مبحلينا جبر جوفا مدرس جوار دوباره كريه شخو دوباره كرنه درس جبر جو أنا جيش وبرنه درس وا دوباره كرنه بري أس تشيكم ذي ونبري بحاولين ونبحلينا كي حتى أسبقني مؤذينم دفيق وبريمة خندبه هو تشيك ربا أزدس كي بكم when you called last night من وين جي هاي الفيدا I watch my favorite TV show كي جا تنسى خياني نولو جبرقو كي هاتي simple past وهذا دوا شبه past continuous يعني وبيبه was watching sorry it's number 1 not number 2 here we have number 1 number 2 Armand loves to see new places he travel abroad almost every summer here we have love to see new places تشتك هاي الجم كسكي هجيت كي حشكرن از تمي تخوازه هر دفن النهنا ولو افايا تسرتشكي تشتغل عادتك الجم شخصكي فتبيجتش دائما يسافر الى الخارج تقريبا حرهافين سافره وقت ازبجم حرهافين سافر ابو وك عادنا للتعبير عن عادي ما زمن استخدام ذكر ما simple present استخدام كر يعني تبيجي he travels number 3 right now من أشتر بجم right now my brother eat dinner and my sister put her children to bed أنا وقتي حاضر دم أنا خوف شو زمانه أشتر بجم right now شبرقو right now هاي مباشرة بتفكير تشي دينه present continuous وببتشة is eating and is putting منها putting تبي راهم تجورجونا مقولتيه if we have short vowel between two consonant اخترت تشكيل verb خباك تشبكه we double the last consonant number 4 I break my leg while I was rocking climbing بيجي كبيرة بوقتها از هندك شيئا نجي مش كست منه أبدو زمان فاتن مها أبدو بجريدان وقتها وقت داوي مجوارجو هي مدليست الدريكات أبوك ويناية ناخذ ببتشة simple past ببي I broke so number 4 broke شيء broke broken it's a regular verb here we have a broke as a verb too number 5 Sandra and I wait for the bus when Ahmed arrive. أفانا هردو ديسا يكبري يكي تشيبويو ودما بوري دي تشيبويو يعني simple past و past continuous. وبيبه I were waiting number 5 were waiting بدودة when Ahmed arrived. Here we have verb 2, here we have past continuous. Past simple, past continuous. Number 6. When we went into a shop on Saturday, we ما تشكر دي سؤال بدا ذكر بها دوربونة يكبري يكية we We asked the shop owner if he had any honey for sale. Number 7, when I meet you, you work as a waiter. We have 2 actions happening at the same time. لفيدا تكاري تيخي حردو أجيده تكاري بيجي أبايا يك ماضي بسيطة شخوا حردو دما ببورينه ند نسا دمي تشيبونه يك حردو دما بوريدنه أريد دما بوريده اللي يك بري يكي تشيبويه جبرو له simple past and past continuous. The first one it should be met verb 2 and the second one it should be were working. Were working. The last one we have number 8. It rain outside now. You should bring an umbrella. منع division right now. دي now هاي الجملة تدي. تبيجي via present continuous. تبيجي is raining. شبرقو now هاي. Do the goatee you should. Here we have should. Should چیه؟ via auxiliary verb. شبرقو auxiliary verb تجي ده چه داینه bring خود مینه. Bring. شو كيف النابه؟ Bring. Bring. We finished the exercises. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.